guys, it's Thomas from Tom's Terrific Retails, and today I'm doing a video I've been meaning to do for a while where I just kind of show you guys what I've collected throughout my adventures to clothing stores, what I've just kind of found. And so, without further ado, I'm going to start this video off by kind of showing what I've got down here. Hopefully the camera catches it. If not, I'll kind of be picking the most stuff up. So, you guys can see here that when I was visiting the closing big Kmart in Middleburg Heights, back during its liquidation sales, you can see the last day video, I'll link that in the description. I got this little sign here. It's just from like an end cap or something, and it says more at Kmart.com, but then you can also take this out and change it and change the numbers and everything, but I'm not going to do that because it's a hassle to work with. And then I've also got, for my trips to the Middleburg Heights Kmart store, two advertisements off of the front of shopping carts. We just kind of snagged these because we saw them around the store as we were taking a few trips. I took about 3 trips there in the last couple of weeks, and so I've got these. I got a couple of these here. This was just lying on the ground during the last day at Middleburg. That's kind of something I didn't film because I didn't really know anything about editing clips together back then, so I was kind of like, I'm just gonna, take this 2-walk clip and that's it. As you guys know, I was there with my good friends David and Zach. Go subscribe to them if you guys are not already. And then I have this little pricing thing here. It was just kind of lying on the ground at Seven Hills, and I decided, I'm like, well, it's probably best to try and save it because otherwise it's going to end up in the trash. It's got a little at Kmart.com, Kmart free store pickup on that. And so that's kind of oh, there is one or two more things on the ground. I have this keyboard that I got last day at Seven Hills Kmart. It's from kind of the cash registers, so you can see it's falling apart a bit. It's got this key missing, and this key tries to pop out, the semicolon. We got where you would swipe gift cards, so like if you were to take a gift card and just kind of swipe it through here, you would be able to kind of do that, and then it's got all the keyboard and everything. As I was saying, this keyboard falls apart, and so it's got all the keys and everything, and then over here you've got kind of like the coupons and discounts and all that, and then you have over here Kmart Cash. So that's pretty neat to have. And then over here I have this display piece from a Toys R Us store of an X-Wing from Star Wars. It's pretty neat. In the store, I'm guessing they would have had it displayed where you pull out this landing gear here, and they would just kind of set it on the ground to have it look landed, I'm guessing. I never really saw these at Toys R Us personally. And then I acquired it, and I'm like, well, I never saw those. So, moving on, I have this box of these kind of receipt roll things from Seven Hills Kmart. I got these on my first trip there in early February, I believe. There's a total of 8 of these in the box, and we got the whole box. You can see here, Kmart, see reverse of coupon for details. And then on the box here, we have Kmart, thermal, and then the sizes and quantity and everything, so this box would have had 12 if it were full. And then what we also grabbed while we were there on the first trip was these little now hiring things. Apply for some fun today at jobs.kmart.com. Start with a ridiculously awesome career, blah, blah, blah. And then here's one that says now hiring. Sorry, I saw the Spanish side. Start with an exciting, fulfilling career at Kmart, whether you're an experienced professional, recent college graduate, blah, 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 jobs.kmart.com. And then equal opportunity employer, disability, vet. And it just kind of has a bunch of stuff there. And so another thing I grabbed during my first trip to Seven Hills Kmart was these 2 reusable bags that say, I got this bag free because I'm ridiculously awesome, and then it has Kmart on it. And when I saw those, I thought they were pretty neat, so I made sure I could get a couple, and I did. And that's about everything I kind of have on the floor here, so we'll move up to what's on top of this display amp. This display amp here, I'm not sure if you can see it. I'll show it to you in a later clip to be sure of it. This is something I got during my trip to the last Kmart Supercenter. You can see that in the slideshow I collaborated with David on. I'll leave that in the description, just like the Middleburg Heights Kmart last day. And up here I have a lot of collectibles, so I'm going to start with these two Target dogs. One has like a pharmacy jacket and the other says Property of Target with Target on the back. My mom just kind of gave these to me one day and I was like, that's pretty neat. And so I took them because I like them. And then I have this pin. We believe it was from when my dad worked at the Super Kmart in Medina. I'll leave a link to that video too. I'm mentioned in half of my video. Not trying to promote them, but I'm just trying to show my stuff. And so it's this big button, and it says, ask me for help. And just to compare it to this O on this shirt here, it is bigger than the O, very slightly, on this Toys R Us shirt I'm wearing. And so that's a pretty neat pin, and so I really like that. And then I have this phone here that says, for Kmart employee use only. And it's got all the things, so it's got like the hold button, it's got the volume, it's got all these buttons. And then on the back here, I'll zoom in on it, Property of Kmart Corporation. And I thought that's pretty cool because now it's known as Sears Holding, if I'm correct. And so, considering the fact that Kmart Corporation is no longer the name of the company, I think that's pretty cool to have. And I got that at Seven Hills Kmart. This bin here is a lot of my like gift cards, lanyards, and name tags. So moving into this, I have a Toys R Us lanyard that I got on Easter, which is the day I'm recording this. Happy Easter to anyone viewing. Hope you're all having a fabulous day, because I should have said that at the start of the video. And so, let's see. I'm going to set this off to the side here. I have this Halloween USA name tag with a lanyard that just says USA. You can see here, Halloween USA, where America shops for Halloween. He's got a little pumpkin man, you know, everything's cool there. Not showing it to the camera for some reason. I have a couple of rewards cards as well. This is a Pat Catan's Club card, and it's got the logo and everything, and then on the back, privileges of Catan's membership can be found on the information card. See store for details. If found, return to any Pat Catan's, and then be inspired at www.patcatans.com. And then this Payless Shoe Source rewards card, you can see here, and then it just kind of says everything about online orders. I'm not going to read all of that. And so then I don't know why I put this in here, but it's a trade credit from GameStop. I have no idea why I put that in there, so I guess it just kind of exists. And then another thing I got today, which is Easter, is this little Toys R Us card here, and on the back, it's about how to clock in and out working at Toys R Us. And so it says, please follow these instructions when using your time entry card. Clock in immediately prior to reporting to your workstation, ready to work. Only clock in and out with your own card. Never use another associate's card. Adhere to scheduled hours unless approved by your supervisor. Falsifying time worked or assisting another associate in falsifying time worked is grounds for immediate termination or being fired from the job, like instantly, in case you don't know. And then I've got a few Toys R Us gift cards in here. Let me just gather them all up at once. Kind of show you. And so I have, it's not Toys R Us. I have a couple of these Toys R Us cards that I got from David. Thank you very much if you're watching, David. You probably are. We've got this one of Jeffrey kind of going like, ah, and then you've got one where he's just smiling at you. And I have this Toys R Us merchandise return card that says how you could return stuff to the store. And I got that from David as well. Thank you very much, David. I have this White Castle name tag. You can see right here. White Castle. Pretty neat. There's not many, there's like none of those in Northeast Ohio. There's a lot of them down by Columbus from what I've seen. I haven't traveled down there too much though. We've got, oh yeah, this is something I haven't seen very much. It's a Kmart Blue Lightning card. It says, please present this card to the cashier, and then it has the Kmart logo. And it says, "Thank you for shopping at Kmart, www.kmart.com." According to what David told me, I got this off the internet. He says that when Kmart did this, you would be in line and they would give you this card to get some savings if you turned it into your cashier, which obviously whoever I got this from didn't, or got it from a friend or something. And the last thing I have in this little bin of name tags and everything is my Kmart name tag and Kmart lanyard. So 2 separate stories on it. First is this name tag with the old name of the YouTube channel, because at the time I hadn't thought of Tom's Terrific Retales, which is much better than TMS Adventures. And it's got the little Kmart logo up there. And my lanyard, I got this during my trip to the last Kmart Supercenter as well. One of the managers was helping us out, and I noticed, I'm like, "Hey, neat lanyard," and he's like, "Ah, here, let me see," and he's like, "Here, you can just have mine, I hate wearing this thing anyhow," so I have this nice Kmart lanyard from the last Super Kmart. I like to wear that to sometimes to kind of, like, on April 8th I wear it, and a lot of other days too. Pick everything back up, put it in the bin, grab the Kmart phone. Sorry guys, I'm just too lazy to make cuts in the video and edit them together. Alright, so moving on, I have this little Funko Pop I got. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the restaurant Big Boy, but it's a bankrupt restaurant, and I really like it. I got this little Funko Pop in the gift shop at Big Boy. It's their mascot Big Boy, but it's old school because it says like Bob's Big Boy on it. You can see here. And so, another one of the cool things I have here, I don't know where I got this, but I have the easy button from Staples, and it works in everything. You can see it says Staples, and if I press it,
that was easy.
So you can see that works. Alright, moving back, I have this layaway 365 days, lock into today's prices, apparel, electronics, home, toys, jewelry, appliances, outdoor living tools, lawn and garden, sporting goods, fashion accessories, automotive, stationery, footwear. And it says Kmart layaway every day. Kmart.com/layaway. Here's a little look at it for you guys. It's just something. I found 4 of these, I believe, at Seven Hills Kmart, and I gave 1 away to David, so I still have 3. And then another, oh yeah, that's pretty neat right there. Gotta get that too. Is my uncle gave me these before I even really collected or any of that, because he knew I liked Kmart. I have these little bags here that actually say Kmart, and they say, "Shop anytime on Kmart.com," and you can see here. And then on one side it says, like, "Please return to a store for recycling purposes," or whatever. And so, another thing I acquired for Easter was this nice little envelope here. I'll show you that in a minute. I've got this Toys R Us and Babies R Us now hiring, apply online little card here, and then on the back it's got like kind of the wallpaper design. And then on the actual envelope itself, which is what I find the coolest, if I can put this away, is on the front of the envelope it says, it has right here like the whole Toys R Us, 1 Jeffrey Way, and all that, And I think that's really neat, because I've never seen these envelopes before. And so I was like, that's pretty cool. Alright, so moving on, we have another basket of stuff I have here. I'm going to have to just kind of empty this one out. I have this Chuck E. Cheese figure, this old school Big Boy figure. I've acquired a lot of this stuff in many ways, so I'm not going to go. I've got this bank of Big Boy. It's a little dirty, as you can see. It's got another piggy bank of Big Boy, which is probably the newest of the 3, if I'm being totally honest. It's a little dusty. Sorry. This bag, I don't know, I think I just saved it because Toys R Us was closing. It's this nice little Toys R Us bag. It's a little purple color. We just kind of got it while I was shopping there, and I'm like, I'm going to save this, because why not? I have another Target dog wearing a Target employee's uniform. This is probably the coolest out of the 3, if you ask me. I've got this receipt right here. I won't show too much of it, but it says, Super Kmart Center, 4939, 2100 Niles Cortland Road, Southeast Warren, Ohio. And it has, like, kind of everything. I got that during my trip there. Super Kmart was definitely one of my favorite stores when I was little, and that's why I had to go there so bad when they started to close. I've got this. Sorry guys, David's kind of trying to text me right now. I've got a lot of these Kmart Supercenter fresh produce bags that I have. You know, I grabbed a lot of these because I saw Wally's video of his collection, and he's like, I got these Super Kmart fresh produce bags. I'm like, I'm grabbing those when I go there, so I kept my word. There was no fresh produce left anyhow, so honestly they were probably going to end up in the garbage, because 10 days later when he uploaded a video of March 14th at the Kmart, there was literally nothing there. Like, nothing of the fresh produce, I should say. They had, like, the stands for those bags for sale. And then we have my call for service box. This is from the Middleburg Heights Kmart. David ended up giving me one, just like he did for Zach, and he's got a few as well. On the side it says call for service. And on the back, you can see it says, like, footwear alarm 5, so it must have been the shoe departments. And then if you push the button on it...
Thank you. Someone will be with you shortly.
Usually it statics and waits a second before doing that, so that's actually running better than usual. I'm going to... Oh, I have this New Hire Welcome 2016 DVD. I've watched it already. It's, like, for training employees and everything. And so what's cool about that is it has a few videos on it kind of talking about everything. I got that on the internet, and I was really excited when that came. So putting away everything over here, I'm going to very quickly kind of organize a few more things here so I can grab them real quick, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I've got everything organized. Let's look into the... Is that a phone ringing? Hang on. It's the phone. Hello?
Hey, you forgot to think in your video.
What did I forget?
Subscribe to David's Retales Adventures and Zach's Crazy Adventures and Explorations.
Are you sure I should? Are you sure?
Yes.
Alright, I'll make sure to mention that. Thank you. Alright guys, well, you heard the man. Subscribe to David's Retail Adventures and Zach's Crazy Adventures. I believe David is almost at 300 subscribers, and, you know, let's help him get there, guys, because me and him got some pretty cool plans coming up for when we hit our milestones. Help me get to 100, help David get to 300. Alright, so I've organized everything here. And first we're going to go through my Kmart hand basket here. And what I have in it isn't very much. I've got this snowboard from a Target dog. I've got the Frankenberry Monster cereal mascot. I have Captain Crunch. I have Big Boy. And then I have 2 Target dogs that are from... These are our 2012 and 13 holiday collectible ones. So I kind of was figuring that a bonus. And then I have this nice Jeffrey the Giraffe plush, and on his right boot, has a little Toys R Us R with the star through it. And so that's kind of what we've got there. And then, you know, so moving on. Oh, I forgot to mention that I have... My uncle gave me this for Christmas. It's this car creeper with the old school Kmart logo. Well, put out very carefully, I suppose. You guys can see here, it says Kmart on it. It's very old. So I am very, very careful with it, because for all I know it'll break if I make the slightest mistake. I've got to very carefully put that back, you know. And so, what's another thing to show you? I have this... Oh, this Sears bucket. My grandpa and I were talking, and he mentioned it, and then he gives me this nice Sears hardware bucket I have here. And inside of it, I have a few collectibles. I have my Kmart security vest. I have this Applebee's worker hat. I have 2 Kmart back braces. And I have this apron from a store that my dad says was local to kind of the Medina area. I have a lot of videos there, as you guys know. It's just kind of from a store called DIY, as you can see. It was some kind of home improvement house, kind of like Home Depot and everything. That's everything in my Sears bucket. I'm getting kind of close to the end here, I suppose, because I've gone through a lot of my stuff now. So let's see what we've got to go through still. Oh, how could I have missed that? My blue pole, because it's got no light on top of it. Go ahead and look for yourselves. There's no light on top of it. I got that last day at Middleburg Heights Kmart, and basically the story behind that is, you guys see in my video, I'm kind of like, oh, someone already got it. We were speaking with the manager, and he's like, oh, that's not sold, and it's just the store number on it. So the sold tag this whole time said 4257. It's mostly everything that you'd want from it's there, but the light is what's missing, because they said they had to recall it. So on the blue light, another thing I acquired last day at that store is this magnet that has the big Kmart logo on it. Well, one of the workers gave it to me. I guess my dad was talking with one, and they kind of found this lying around somewhere, I'm guessing, and so they walked up to me and said, here, have this. And so it's a nice free magnet. The staff at that store were very awesome. If any of them happen to be subscribed to my channel, you guys were awesome. You know, you guys were best Kmart staff could have had for that. Now, back here, I've got to try and move my good old blue light out of the way for this. And that's why we don't move the blue light, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you can see most of it. If you don't know what it looks like the entirety, go to your local Kmart. It's a Kmart shopping cart return thing. You can see here, it's got the Kmart logo and 3 shopping carts. We provide shopping carts for your convenience. Please return them to the store or cart corrals. We cannot be responsible for damages caused by carts left in the parking lot. We got that at Seven Hills Kmart as well. And so I filmed 2 videos there. I'm going to have to leave like 4 videos in the description because I'm mentioning too many of them. But that's kind of another thing I've acquired. I've got a few more things to show you guys, mostly shirts and all. So everybody, so the last things I have to show off are some of my shirts for these stores. You can see right now I'm wearing it. Is this little Toys R Us employee shirt that I got for Easter. Once again, happy Easter if you're watching it on the day this is uploaded. I like this shirt. I've really liked this shirt more than I should probably. And then I have another one in red that has the same Toys R Us arrangement. And on the back it says GPS, Grew for Play Stuff. So that's pretty neat. I guess that's how you would have spotted out workers in some stores. I have this Attention Kmart Shoppers shirt that I got off the internet. It's red. Well, I should say Kmart.com. You should shop there, guys. And then I have on the back, shopping is fun again, with that nice Kmart kind of style and the exclamation point. The next shirt I have, we got last day at Seven Hills Kmart from one of the workers. David and Zach have them as well. Is an Attention Kmart Shoppers blue employee shirt. And what really makes me excited about that is the fact that it's actually the workers' shirts that they wear. And on the back, we arm wrestled the Kraken and won with that nice Kmart coloring style right there, with arm wrestling the Kraken. Pretty neat. And so, another thing we have, or I should say, I have 2 of these shirts that are red, and on the front they say Attention Kmart Shoppers, on the back they're just blank red. I got those during my first visit to Middleburg Heights Kmart. One of the employees gave them to me. And then I have 2 of them. I don't know where the other one is, but I have 2 of these shirts that are black with the old Kmart logo on them. And that's about all I have to kind of say here. So, you know, thank you guys for watching the video. Phone's ringing again. Hello?
You good?
What do you want?
Just wanted to say, thanks everybody. Good Easter. Make sure to subscribe to Thomas. And most of your subscribers are my subscribers. Subscribe to both of us, obviously, to watching our videos.
Yeah.
And remember, hashtag save the Kmarts.
Hashtag save the Kmarts, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Yeah, happy Easter. Thank you guys for watching. If you are not subscribed already, please help me and David get to 100 and 300 subscribers respectively. We have a really good planned idea. When I hit 100 subscribers, let's just say I'm going to the dump. Thank you guys for watching. Have a happy Easter. Peace out.